All right, so top 16, round 2 about to start. Let's get back into here. Let's take a look at his decks. So he's running Haven and Sword. I remember his Sword list. Okay. Hello, Fan Ego. Thank you for the thank you for the follow. Appreciate that much, man. All right, 60209. All right, so against his decks, he's running 2 heavy control decks. So again, we're probably just going to play Daria first. I deleted all my other decks, so I didn't accidentally put a wrong deck in here and start the game up, because that would be bad. That would be bad. All right, so focus time. Okay, so winners round 2 start. Oops, not that one. There we go. All right, so it looks like we're ready. All right, so I assume he's going to be bringing Haven first. Let's maximize this so I can see it better if I can. Maybe not. All right, so he's playing a good mix of early game and mid game with some late game for his Sword deck and his Haven deck. Yep, he's playing an Alana's Haven with late game. Okay, so this is a matchup we have to win. We have to win this game. All right, so this hand actually looks pretty good. We're on the draw, though, and we want to get Daria. Oh, boy. Not the cards we wanted to see, but I think going for a heavy combo against a heal deck would be appropriate. Alright, so not the worst. We will start sniping him so that we can reduce the Fate's hand. We're definitely gonna Magic Missile next turn, so we can start to dig towards our better cards. And he's got his perfect curve, so it's gonna make this game a little bit harder if we don't draw what we need soon. Okay. So we're most likely going to Fate's Hand next turn. Unless we draw something better. Okay. Well, I said we were going to play the Fate's Hand, but we might want to get a dude in play before his Beast Call Aria goes off. So I think this is the right play. He is running Hollow Dogmas, so he could pop that this turn if he wants to. It doesn't look like he's running anything else that reduces countdown, though. So that's it. Okay. Probably won't matter for the remainder of the match, though. Strong turn. Another not strong draw. Okay, so let's see. How do we want to play this hand? We'd have to evolve to kill the 5/5. And we'd have to use one of our angelic snipes on it. So we're going to start with that. Play our Witchette. Evolve. We're going to Piercing Ring the 3/2. Snipe face. Draw 2. Kill board. Still don't have a Daria yet. Okay, so he's setting up for a huge board next turn. So let's keep digging. So my option here is I could play Clark, but I think I want to keep digging. I really need the Daria here to even come back to his board state. It's not looking good. He's got to have, like, just stone nothing for us to come back, I think. Unless we draw Daria next turn and he doesn't have anything this turn specifically. Okay. Alright, so that was okay. If we play out a board right here without anything backing it up, he could just Themis' Decree, so we don't want to play out our whole hand here. So I think our best play... Actually, this is tricky. Because anything he plays is going to be bigger than anything that we have, and he can evolve and just kill anything he wants to. And he sells both of his evolve triggers. So we might just want to preload. With Levi. Just to get our Piercing Ring reduced and get the Crimson Sorcery into our hand. And then play the Ogler. And save the Clark. In case we draw Daria to make it cheaper. Regardless of what we do here, I think we're in pretty bad shape, but we still got to make the most optimal plays that we can. I expect him to Themis' Decree here, or play like a Radiance Angel. Honestly, he could just Hollow Dogma again with a heal and take over the board. It's good for us. Double Monastic Holy Water would be bad for us. Okay. Alright, so again, we don't want to unload this turn. We probably want to unload on the same turn that his Beast Call is going to come back, which seems weird, but that plays around Themis' Decree. That turn might have given away that he does not have Themis' Decree, though, unless he was just searching for another amulet. I don't think searching for another amulet is relevant with what he has in play, though, so he probably doesn't have the Decree. So we're going to play like he doesn't, because I think that gives us the best chance to win anyway. And even if he does Decree this turn, we're still in okay shape. Okay, so no decree. So you can take out my big ogre this turn. So I have 5 in hand, or 5 in play and 6 in hand, which is 11 total. So if we draw 1 damage off the top, if this is all he has, we might actually just snipe this game from him. Never mind. Alright, so we don't have a second Demonic Strike, unfortunately. Levi doesn't get us there because we used our Evolve. But if we didn't evolve earlier, he'd be at 14, so same deal. He's going to be able to clear our board next turn, which is a pain. He doesn't have any evolves left, but he'll have a 2-1 with haste or storm, and a 6-2 left. So the question we have to ask ourselves is, the sorcery going here gonna deal us more damage because the 2-2 stays alive? Or no, actually the 3-4 will stay alive. Yeah. We still need to draw Daria here, I think. He might just play Odin here as well. Or Tribunal, okay. So Daria off the top. And we can Crimson Sorcery and Daria next turn. Okay. That's something. Again, we want to get that out of our hand in case we top deck the Daria. He knows what we have in our hand. So we're not playing like with a mysterious card or anything like that. So next turn we can actually win if we top deck Daria and we get multiple Blade Mages. Still no Daria. He's probably sitting in his hand with a couple Bahamut's that he doesn't really want to play. Until, I mean, he might play Bahamut this turn, actually. Okay. I believe we've already played a Blade Mage. Yeah, okay, so I think now it's out of contention. I don't even think with Daria here we can mount a comeback. 5, yeah, we're dead. Okay. So no Daria that game. Hurt us. That game was actually a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. So next up, he's playing his mid-range sword deck. And we're just going to keep with the same deck, so we've got to win with both. He won game 1 playing Havencraft against Runecraft. Okay, so we're going to keep the Insight. And hope for the same thing we hope for every game. Draw Daria or bust.
But only one.
But only one.
But only one.
Okay, our hand's shaping up nicely without Daria anyway. Excuse me. Getting a little weaker now with that snipe draw. Now the question is, do we want a tempo play next turn? He could play Amelia next turn. We won't have 3 creatures in play though, so that's okay. He could play Floral Lancer next turn. He doesn't really have a good next turn play except for just putting another dude in play. So I think it is right to actually get this out. Okay. So if we Clark, we can't play Blade Mage this turn. So we're going to start with Insight. If we Magic Missile and Snipe, then we still can't play Blade Mage. But if we play double Snipe, we can play Blade Mage. So his best turn here could be any number of things. We're at turn 5 now. Could be Albert, Avant Blader, Floral Fencer. Made Leader's a good sign for us. That's an Officer Rain, yeah, okay. He's also playing Ruthless Assassin, so him having commanders in play is good. So it looks like he's got a slower draw, which means that we're probably going to see Sea Queen or Sage Commander next turn. Which means we gotta unload as much damage as we possibly can. Actually, that doesn't make sense, right? We can't play all of these in the same turn anyway. Might just be better just to play the Ogler this turn. And evolve and keep smashing. Yeah. Come on, Daria, where you at? My lady. I guess here Time Worn Mage Levi would be a good draw too. Okay. I'll take care of my Ogler. Actually, let's think about this. So we have 6, 7. If we Magic Missile him in the face. Next turn he could have Front Guard General, so it's probably better to get the extra damage to his face in case we draw. Well, no, if we do the extra damage here, then we won't be able to use Levi for his 3 damage. So if we just attack and ping, he'll be at 5. That might just be better than wasting our Evolve here. Which means that Magic Missiling his guy is probably the better play, even if he does have Front Guard General.
There you go.
Yeah, it's late though. Alright, so now we're definitely going to Levi. There we go.
Nice.
Got there. That was a close game. If that front guard general would have stayed alive, we might have had a bad time for the rest of the match here. Alright, so we won the second game with Runecraft versus Swordcraft. And now we've got to play Aggro Blood against this sword deck. So we want to be on the play here. %100% of the time. We're not. So it's going to be an uphill battle, most likely. Okay, so let's look at what his early removal is again. He does have access to Vanguard. Okay. He has Vanguard and Made Leader, so Bloodwolf is not where we want to be. That hand's not really where we want to be either, but we get 2 draws. It's good draws. Wow, he got a lot of his early draw against me on the play. Okay. So actually our best draw here might be something like our one of Demonic Storm. So I'll probably take out my Bat or my Goblin. One of the 1/1s into my Vanya. He might not even worry about my 1/2, honestly. Okay. Okay, so we can Night Horde. So basically what we're trying to do is set up some kind of like a lethal board state from hand if we can come back on this board at all. That card says no way. Alright, so we can put, oh crap. And this. Alright, so what can we do? So he can attack us for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 next turn. He doesn't play, he does play Albert. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He could attack us for 11 if we kill that. So playing Blood Wolves here is like suicide. But we might have to. If we just play Implancer into this board, he might have to trade with it, or he might just go all face. If he goes all face and we draw a Demonic Storm, then we could win. So this gives us the best chance to win, I think. But we're playing late game against a late game deck, so He does not have any more evolves left, which is good for us. If he trades his board into this and he doesn't have anything to follow up, we're good. If he has something like a front guard general, then we're just dead. Okay, so he's going face. Okay, he has the general. Yeah. I don't see any way for us to stay alive here, I don't think. So we deal 2, 4, we deal 4, 5, and 1. He still has the backup, still has 4 left. Good game. Those are some tough games. Alright, so he won that game playing sword against blood.